A reading of Proud to be Metis, illustrated by Metis artist Dennis Weber, my poetry published by Rubicon out of Oakville. And what makes the book just that more special is that it's written in Michif English and Michif. So when you hear me read it now, you'll hear some things that you might not understand unless you've got a basic French. In the book, there's two columns, one as I'm reading it and then one in total English. And at the back of the book, there's a glossary that explains the, I think, roughly 100 Michif words that I use. So here's the deal. Dennis and I are sitting down. We're going to make up a list of the important Métis through history. He's going to paint them. So I'm going to say, let's ask these people if they'll pose for you and tell us what's important in their lives. Thus, you get a chance to look at Louis Riel, Gabriel Dumont, a few contemporary, some past that, Cuthbert Grant, and it goes like this. We'll only get one chance at this, one chance to set the record straight. Une chance to tell and show the world just who we are and who they were, just how they live and why they die. Pour Jésus-Christ, pas pour un roi. And who to better take this chance que deux métiers, que toi et puis moi. Let's make a list. Let's choose a few who stand out among other, knowing very well they all deserve to sit here and to pose for you. Une petite famille, just like us, our family, of not one but two, nation placed together here. La main de Dieu se trouve partout. Go fetch tes brosses pis tes paints too. Let's plan to get a rover tea. Let's get inspired, toi pis moi. Immortalize some good métiers. Let's give the world a new window, une chance for all to come and see. Go fetch tes brosses pis tes paints too. C'est temps for you and me. We'll start that list with Cuthbert Grant, who most know he was a proud Métis, and work our way around through time. I'll write, you paint our history. Riel, Daniels, La Jumadière, so many out there to choose from. Go fetch tes brosses, mon bel ami. Temps est venu for us Métis. Au clair de la lune, une chanson des nôtres, I have no fortune, mais j'ai mes beaux mots. Louis nous appelle, va chercher tes brosses, ouvrons toutes les portes, it's been long enough. Our history, David puis moi, it's like Noah, like so many other. Manituku, Louis Hébert, my Moussa, Metis first, my mère. Over time, we came to learn the name of their children. La Jumadière and Charbonneau, who lived through him and through me. When we were young, the two of us, we thought that we were simply white. We didn't ever talk about being Métis. Non, certainement pas. On est de bonne famille, nous autres. Don't let your grandma hear that talk. We thought that we were simply white. Métis? Certainement pas. We're proof as to Louis was right. We're living and on fire too. The Métis people have come back. Our voices are being heard. Just like Louis said, the time has come. His people, we have rise again. The poet, singer, artist too are here to lead the way. Frère David, I'm with you, moi pis toi. I'm all for this brother, one and then another. I'm with you, moi pis toi. I should not be the first one here. The first one chose to pose for you. It should have been my husband, dear, mon Jean-Baptiste ou mon petit loulou. These prairie men can hunt and trap, fight and live off the land. Mais nous, les femmes, on est les poteaux, the pillars that made all this happen. We left Quebec, Pépère puis moi, to travel to cette terre sans loi. This distant land needed free men to hunt and trap sans cause de peine. Deux compagnies fought tooth and nail for food and pelt while the Métis watched white men storming from the east with no religion, not one priest. They came to steal, first land, then hope, then finally pride. That their thirst was nowhere near being quenched. They would not stop until he died. Ma fille Julie, she birthed a boy, a smart and sweet bundle of joy. They hung that boy. Louis was strong. They now admit that they were wrong. While I sit here and watch you paint, my mind's not on Louis or Julie, but Reine. My eldest daughter would just love to see that her grandson Denis, he's of proud Metis. Sur le pont d'Avignon, we left Québec, moi pis pépère, une vieille vache pis 2 chevaux. Sans un plan, c'était tout nouveau. I started school in Montréal, an orphan with no memory of life out on the hard prairie. Mon père was Scott, maman, je suis Cree. No memory du pays en haut, my birthplace, la Vallée Capelle, nor did I even know I had 3 sisters and a family. Je ne savais pas that as a child they called me Wampusum. I knew I'd lost mon plus vieux frère, but did not know I had others. I'd grown up in La Compagnie. She raised me and she taught me to hunt and ride, to fight and curse, speak French, Anglais, puis Latin too. To stand up and be count, defend our flag through thick and thin, to be there and to fight for her, be proud and always true to her. That's why I asked les gars that day to ride with me to Seven Oak. We whip le Canada, tu sais, just them and me, rien qu'un band de métis. That's when my vision became clear. Nous les Métis, we were a nation. We'd need a flag and a set of rules. For the hunt, that was my creation. I did it all pour la compagnie, puis pour ma famille finalement unie. And I do it all again for the sake du bon Dieu and all the people I love, le peuple métis. À la claire fontaine, and out here in the west, j'ai trouvé ma famille, mes sœurs, neveux, puis mes nièces. Il y a longtemps que je suis parti, jamais je ne les oublierai. Cuthbert Grant. I've not a drop of Métis blood. I'm Scottish, true and true. My mother tongue is Gaelic and my heart is Gaelic too, yet my children and their children are of Métis pride and blood. I thought the world might like to know how this all came to be so. I came here from the island when they drove us from our land. Adventure Trading Company, Lord Selkirk, he was a trusted man who offered us all leases just to do the things we do. They called us jardinières at first. They seemed to think we knew just how harsh the winters were out here, how dangerous too the droughts could be, how wind and sun would parch the heart, how sweat and toil could bring new birth. The Métis people held our hands. They opened all the doors for us. They taught us what we had to know of sun and wind and of ever-blowing snow. They taught us how to sing and dance, to celebrate at the slightest chance, to put back what we did not use, to share our food and not our views, to show respect. We're one family, the tree, the earth, the lake, and me. Respect, they taught us, was the key to living out here in harmony. Chevalier de la table ronde, you should see this great vast prairie for a girl who came here not knowing of the challenge that wait for me. You should know, wait, come and see, no, to believe, you must come and see. You should come, wait, come and see, no, to believe, you must come and see. Kate McPherson. Mon nom Denis est Pierre Folcon. I'm le poète de songwriter. Ici, on dit un musicien, la conscience des Métis chantés. Je suis bien content, même honoré, de chanter pour toi et pour David. Je t'invite à m'appeler Pierrech. All bois brûlé, know that name. On chante toujours mes chants dehors, while we're gathered around le feu de camp. On chante, on danse, on n'arrête pas till our souliers mou or out. La musique is, for us métier, the thing that would define us. A few good men, l'accordéon, un violon, someone shout out, dansons les gars, let's whoop it up, allons, venez fêter. Let's celebrate the whipping that Grant put on Hudson Bay. I did my share at Seven Oak. I built my farm, l'autre bord de la côte. I united countless buffalo, fait ma part, puis encore plus. That's why they gave me lots of land and made me justice de la paix. Yes, yet I am mostly known for my song, puis mes poèmes about the métier. Rame, rame, rame donc, le tour du monde, rame, rame, rame donc, le tour du monde, nous chantons. On est parti tôt ce matin, Grant pis les boys pour y mettre fin. We had enough, 'twas time we start back, met them at Seven Oak, their day attack. Rame, rame, rame donc, le tour du monde, rame, rame, rame donc, le tour du monde nous ferons. Ça, Pierre Falcon, le musicien, le poète. Louis Riel, notre Père qui es aux cieux, que ton nom soit sanctifié. Let my people learn to love and to forgive et de prendre pitié. Let them learn to turn to you as I have done and as I do. Each time a challenge come my way, for this I ask, for this I pray. I am your child, puis ton servant. Lord, hear my prayer et écoute mon chant. Bonjour Denis, merci mon gars. J'ai bien prédit que tu viendras. You know I said that we would sleep 100 years, our dream would keep. And when the time would come to wake, it would be you, tes brosses pis tes paints, and David's words that would revive our spirit culture and also our pride. I know they say I was insane. I fought for rights, and that's not the same as men who throughout history tried to rule the world for fame and for their pride. Napoleon, César, Genghis Khan, even MacDonald, their Sir John. No, men like these could never be the leader of our proud métier. Alouette, gentil Alouette, all we asked was to be left alone. We the métier out here in the far west asked for peace, but we must defend our home. And of course, Gabriel Dumont. I'm not much of an orator. Je n'aime pas tellement parler. And though I speak 7 languages, I'd rather fight than play. That's why they made me commandant, nos forces militaires. And had I not been so involved, they never would have reached Batoche. I told Louis what we must do each time I had him in my sight. Mais ça fait rien. He held me back. We should have stayed and we should have fought the night. But that was water sous le pont. Thank God we never had a bridge. I love that ferry and my store, my home and memories evermore. To laugh and drink and shoot des boules with les boys. Oh, that for me was heaven. To sit out on the bank alone with my belle femme Madeleine. We'd sit and talk about the night that Louis would not listen. At the English in my sight, we should have fought. We would have won that night. Malbro s'en va en guerre, Minato, Miroto, Mirontaine. Les Métis vont en guerre, Louis ne nous guidera. Louis nous guidera, Louis nous guidera. On reviendra par Pâques, Mirando, Mirando, Mirondaine. On reviendra par Pâques. Puis on sera vainqueur, et puis on sera vainqueur. tourne la page, et I turn the page, and this is interesting. Jerry Potts, he's one of my favorite. I am a very wealthy man. I seen boat pony on my j'ai 100 bon pony on my land, 2 pig and wife, lots of children, and countless scalping from my den. I'm not a man of many word, as those who know me will attest, but I was asked to pose for you, 'cause I'm Blackfoot and I'm Scottish too. I'm not of Dumont or Riez. I'm somewhat of a loner. I've never had much of a home. I always manage on my own. I'm Jerry Potts, boat, scout, and guide, and say I've saved and taken many lives. From Sioux and Cree and Assiniboine and too from those Nihiwapwat. I am Bearchild Kyoyokosi. For a year, I guided the police. I work as their interpreter, avenge my mother's murderer. I showed the redcoat Fort Whoop-Up and where to build their Fort McLeod. I buffer the important talk that led to Treaty 7. That treaty kept the Blackfoot home while those up north fought with Riel. To do it all again, I don't think I would. It's one of those things I would change if I could. À Saint-Malo, port de mer, à Fort McLeod, pas de laisser faire. Mounted police, they came to stay, sont venus à cheval, sont venus parler, sont venus en colonne décorée, bien décorée. Jerry Potts. Now, a lot more contemporary, Harry Daniels. I've come to say that I'm here to pose. I've things to say that should be told. I care less how the world sees me, and in that way, je suis un peu comme Louis. We both die young, unsatisfied with government and all their lie. Ils n'ont pas de respect, pas de sympathie pour la vie ou la mort or a single treaty. And so it was with us Metis. It wasn't enough to hang Louis. They paid their lawyers to trust and hide. But we have rights and we also have pride. We took the gouvernement to court, and oh, by God, we won that day. The second time in history, the crown was side with us Metis. We won and we were recognized. It was 82 in the public eye. The Constitution Act was passed, and we Metis, we had what we asked. I sat across from Jean Chrétien, who knew exactly what I meant. I spoke for Metis coast to coast. He heard, agreed, he proposed a toast. And now I see they use Pauli, another trick I hope you see. The trap set in Ontario. Cut us in half, just another low blow. Do not give in to trick and lies. Do not forsake our hope and our pride to courts, lawyers, and their henchmen who were not there, as I was then. The deed is done, the contract sealed. We won in court and we cut no deal. Let history show you heard it from me. I spoke for all Metis. Bonhomme, sais-tu jouer, bonhomme, sais-tu jouer. Si tu jouais de la politique, si tu jouais de leur politique. On est ici, puis on était là, bonhomme. Tu n'es pas maître dans notre maison, car nous y sommes. Harry Daniel. J'étais là moi-même après parler when first they separate Metis, an artificial line they drew that cut Ontario in two. They sacrificed notre famille. No longer were we see, no longer part of Riez's plan who died for Metis and our land. J'étais là, c'était moi, l'enregistreur. Après parler, je les ai vus faire. It made me sick what they had done. They were like Judas. Everyone, who for a little pouch they sold, betray son patron just for gold. I hung my head, j'étais bien écœuré, and left eux autres pour la FMC. And on this day, we clap and cheer. La Cour suprême has made it clear that what they done was, as I knew, they did it for gold. They did it just for a few. Je suis venu before you here today. Pour notre famille, and with pride I say, that we are one, juste une, je te dis, from coast to coast Metis. La Cour suprême du Canada, moi je l'aime bien. Carole Dumont. Sébastien Mallette. I too will speak for all Metis. In both English puis en français. From north and south, from east and west, from Manitoba puis aussi du Québec. I'm not driven by gold or fame, pride or power, guilt or shame. I'm moved by something deep inside from which I have tried, but I cannot hide. My father came for me un jour. I rose and asked, Si tu un tour? Why come to me? What can I do? His voice was clear. Sib, I want you to rise and tell them you're my boy. I live through you. You're my pride and joy. I see the world through your blue eye. I've watched them steal and I've heard them lie. Said, tell your brothers in the West, stand united, that's the best. And the only way to live and thrive, to build and dream and hope with pride. To deny you is to deny me. My right are yours. Go make them see and use my name. J'arrivé, et oui mon gars, t'es sans mêler. Sébastien Mallette. And finally, my grandpa, mon grand-père, mon papa, Pierre Mercier, my namesake. Allô, David, c'est moi, petit-fils. Oui, je suis ton papa, your mushum, or your grand-papa. You're my namesake, je suis Pierre. I never thought we would meet this way, yet I am not at all surprised. Ta mère était a hard-nosed girl, and I can see her in your eyes. Il y a juste une chose I'd like to know avant que je pose for him. J'aimerais savoir, who spilled the bean? C'était-tu maman, Adrien ou Étienne? My mother said I had to curse what she called genetic. My color, my hair, my nose, my eye, they all just seemed fit. I tried to hide. We move around. I did the best I could for you. I see now that you understand. I should have known you would. The problem, it started long ago, après la résistance, for all Metis, from north and south, from east and west. Not one of us was spare. Not even those like us who played no part in what Riel had done. They shut us all, they shut every door. We had no choice but to run. I found a place for us to hide. We moved into the lion's den. Saskatchewan, we'd fit in there, a chance, a hope, and a prayer. And after all these many years, je me trouve being recognized for what I hid throughout my life. Ma peau, mon nez, puis my Indian eyes. Avant que j'arrête, there's one more thing I want to say. Pardonnez-moi. To my mother puis ma grand-maman, j'étais bien fier de vous, croyez-moi. Thank God for this. I have the chance to stand up and tell the world. I'm French, Osage, and Chippewa, Innu, puis oui, half-breed. And I am here that all might see que je suis fier d'être Métis. Auprès de ma blonde, qu'il fait bon dormir. Auprès ta grand-mère, qu'il fait bon dormir. Dans le monde de mon père, on a dû se cacher. Dans le monde de ma mère, on a dû se cacher. Mais dans ton livre, mon cher, je suis fier d'être Métis. Auprès de ma blonde, qu'il fait bon dormir. Auprès ta grand-mère, et qui faisait beau dormir auprès d'elle. Thank you.